Okay, so hello guys, once again. Right now we are back with the second match of the day. It's going to be between the Dreamers and Bulls. The first two rounds will be here in Bridges, so finally a new map other than Barta. It's a matchmaking version, and the first format is going to be our Dream Team. And in blue side is Clan the Dreamers, while on sorry, red side is the Dreamers, blue side is Bulls, and King of City F is going in, is very low right now, but Princess is running after him without drops as well, but Force is taking. Oh, wow! Force came out of nowhere and returned the flag, so the first capture could have been to Dreamers, but Force came out of nowhere and returned the flag. Problema was a nice attempt in escaping with that one, but Princess kills him. Um, so yeah, actually, I'm feeling weird about few combos which are being used here. I mean, like Twins and Hunter. I don't know really about that combo, but of course, Freeze Wasp or Hammer Viking. These are well-known combos. I don't really know about Hammer. I mean Twins and Hunter. Feels like it's weird. And Dictator is using Gauss as well, as we have seen earlier with in Penguins and Step Brothers. Looks like Gauss is working very well with Dictator. But Zaya is using a striker on a dictator, which is at least, I mean, which is good as well. But the only one which I don't really prefer on a dictator is using a smoky. So I would always go for a Gauss or a striker.
Hello, by the
But
way,
yeah,
sorry for interrupting you. Something I'd like to add. I don't know, I feel like Vulcan on Dictator isn't too great either, since if your opponents get too close to you, you'll shoot over them instead of shoot
mm-hmm.
them, you know?
Yeah. By the way, guys, to the people who are new or watching us for this match, for the previous one. As I said, we will not be opening the form. We will not be doing any form today at all. Instead, I will be posting promo codes in the chat, which are missing the last letter or number, and you have to guess it and redeem the promo code. So good luck to anyone who is going to try. So yeah, the form is not going to be opened, and the link is not in the description as well. So yeah, I'm just telling you. Back to the match. We have 6 minutes left. Well, actually, about 7 minutes.
We do see
Uh,
Force keeps moving in together with Problema. Problema sneaking in from behind, took the flag. He already uses Rebecca. It's not looking too hopeful for him. Princess Deep, Psy, X, and Sotnikovanya are all close to him. He has no other choice but to hide from them at the moment. Luckily, Mafios is coming in with the help.
mhm. But Problema at least manages to jump down, and now the attack is going to be continued by Force, who is having the flag, and Shiny is killing. Wow, he killed too many people just by using his overdrive and striker, dealing critical damage. But King of City F, okay. I was curious if he's going to use his overdrive or not, but he used it. And right now, oh, he returned the flag, and Zia is escaping with that one. So it's just only because Viking Thunder used the overdrive, it made things much easier. But right now, Problema will have to escape with that flag, otherwise, it will be a capture. Hopefully, they can
Luckily,
cap that
Forma
time.
is down. He uses overdrive. A very smart decision by him. Even blocking Princess D's Vulcan. But as you said, like the Mafios actually returned. I barely saw that.
Yeah, indeed.
But that's
Oh man,
just. Oh wow.
both
King
of
of
them are
CTF
struggling.
preventing so many captures.
Yeah.
Eventually, the Bulls do capture the flags.
hmm So yeah, at least one of them manages to capture. It seems that both of them are struggling so hard, not being able to capture the flag. But yeah, the first capture goes to Bulls. I don't want to really say as expected because the Dreamers so far are playing so good. They almost had two captures, but they were not lucky enough, and the flag was returned. So it's just a matter of luck. And 4 minutes is more than enough to capture a flag or two. So don't want to say that Bulls are the winners yet. We'll still have to see how it goes. Princess has changed twins, and right now he or she, not really sure, using Viking. What Viking? Using Vulcan instead of twins. So yeah, Vulcan is better indeed on a hunter, better than a twins. So hopefully that makes a difference.
Yeah, for sure. And also, especially in bridges, which is a fairly long range map, I do think Vulcan may be way more effective, especially. Even if you use twins with the long distance alteration, I do feel like Vulcan might be a little more suited for the medium and long range fights.
Mm-hmm.
King of City have actually managed to capture this flag, tying up the score. Not looking too bad for them right now. She actually pulling another flag, or trying to at least. Problema's dead to prevent that, however. I don't know about you, but I really like this format. I've said it a couple of times already, but it's really dynamic. There's a lot happening at any moment. Speaking of which, Problema's actually taking it off with the flag, going underneath the bridge, but he gets taken out by King of CTF. King of CTF didn't even have to use his overdrive there. Good decision by him preserving his overdrive.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and with 2 minutes remaining, King of CTV is going to attack that time. He still have his overdrive, but Force has spawned in front of him right away. Kills him. Shiny once again with an overdrive, but I don't know why he's self-destructing, even though he had two drops. But uh, you really have to fear Hornet when it's on overdrive, especially if it's matched with a turret which can deal heavy damage at once, something like Striker, you know. So I believe this is going to be the last overdrive to be used for some tanks which are slow at reloading. For example, Viking, something else which I don't really know what.
I think
But yeah,
Dictator, perhaps. Forma just
Dictator, yeah,
uses
yeah, yeah.
overdrive.
Dictator takes a longer time in reloading now.
Nice overdrive by Mafios, completely stunning Princess D there. Taking over the flag, force trying his best to block King of CTF there. King of CTF is overdrive, and don't tell me he's actually going to prevent yet another capture. Gets taken out by Problema, who's managed to sneak in from behind. Gia still up in the center, getting distracted by Forma. They're all working together like really well to distract their opponent from focusing on the flag.
Hmm.
Problema
But
somehow still alive even without any
yeah,
supplies, and it looks like
yeah, and
it's going
his
to be
full his
the.
full HP, and he captures the flag, so it's 2-1. He have his wasp bomb as well. But yeah, with 40 seconds remaining, I don't think that there is enough time for Dreamers to get a tie. But
Also,
well
I'd like
played
to
by
add,
Bulls.
sorry for interrupting you, but for some reason I got kicked out of the battle, so apologies for that.
Okay, now that's weird. Like that usually doesn't happen in HTML.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I can't really see what's happening, so I'm going to have to ask you to.
Well, yeah, the same thing. It's just 5 seconds and first round is over. And as we know, the first one goes to Bulls by the score of 2-1. Interesting. I would love to know what's the second format going to be. So let me check. Okay, so the second one is going to be light in forest. Interesting. The same thing which is picked up what like uh like penguins and Step Brothers. They started with Stuff Dream Team, and second one is light. So yeah, they are following their lead.
Exactly. I don't know why, but I'm still having trouble loading into the map for some reason. It's very unfortunate. We'll try to fix the stream as
Okay.
soon as possible, guys, so don't worry.
Well, the second round didn't start yet, so yeah, they are fighting in center right now just to get that overdrive box. Which is actually Force took it, the Viking, but right now he's using Ricochet instead of Hammer.
Exactly. I'm currently still loading. It's very unfortunate. We're sorry, guys. Alright, apparently we are back, so that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so currently the score is 1-0 to Bulls, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1-0 for them. And second round just starts right now. Players have self-destructed, and the sides have been switched. So far, I don't really see too many changes. Maybe Force is now using Ricochet instead of Hammer.
Princess D also
Prince
changed
just,
back to
yeah,
tweets, yeah.
yeah, instead of Vulcan. Even so, I would say that Vulcan is better, maybe due to protections. But as I said, Force took what's called that nuclear energy box from the start. That's why he's having overdrive now. Server lag.
Yep. For a second I thought that was me. Luckily it's not me.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit
server
of
lag.
server like Mafia's trying to pull the flag, but he has almost no HP, making this a pretty hopeless pull.
Mm-hmm.
Overdrive box falling yet again. It looks like it
Yeah,
might fall
yeah,
into
he's
both
saving it.
hands.
He's saving it for Force once again. But oh wow, so Force is now having two overdrives. Man, that's such a lucky Viking. I mean, usually before they used to reserve it for the Dictator, but Dictator doesn't charge too much overdrive now. So giving it right away to the Viking is a better option. Problema is going through the center. He still have his bomb, but not too much is going on at this moment. Some players have not used all of their overdrives yet. Matthews used his overdrive, but didn't really affect Francis, which is still on drugs. Shiny is trying to be sneaky, but he drops in a mine. Oh, but the other Hornet uses his overdrive as well, and he made too much damage, but Problema is still alive, and he might actually escape with that one. Princess D, once again, was Vulcan, following him, following the Wasp, but Forma is there if he can reach Problema in the right time, but Problema jumps down.
Oh, but
Can the
that's
flag be
exactly where
returned?
force spawns. That must have been communicated well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. But PSI is going to
Nice save by
Smokey.
Mafios, actually managing to take the flag. Psy's being
Wow.
hunted down by Forma, but the flag's going to be returned by Sotnik or Vanya on the other hand.
And
Forma
Forma
looks...
is going to return too.
Mhm.
So not really. Oh wow, it didn't work for both of them. Like each clan managed to return at the end. Okay, 7 minutes are left. Actually, I'm enjoying that match since both of them are doing very good in attacking, but they can't return. I mean, they can't capture flags. They are just returning the flags. But at least the first one ended up in a win for Bulls. It was 2-1. We'll see how the score goes here. But I can say it's almost equal. I see that Dreamers are playing very good, almost to the same level as Bulls. Even so, in the grid, Bulls have way higher amount of points than Dreamers, but in terms of playing, they are pretty similar.
For this
Each clan.
format, definitely, yeah. Also, I
Mhm,
believe we're going to be joining one call this round. I'm not exactly sure which one. Right now, Force is pulling the flag. It looks like he might be able to capture here, but he needs to be very careful. King of CTF just uses overdrive. Force is very careful in running away. Even managing to take out King of CTF, but she is still there. Psy getting frozen there. I don't think he'll be able to make it out. Shiny is doing so much damage, but Princess D actually with the overdrive. There's so much going on, I actually can't keep up. Mafios
mhm.
also uses overdrive, saving the return, or preventing the return, I mean. Honestly, it's a lot to take in. That's probably why I love this format. Like, there's always something going on.
Yeah, indeed. Can't really expect what's going to happen.
Also, I just checked, and I believe we're going to be joining the Bull Skull this round. So
Mhm. Let's go. Inform them and
exactly.
let's go.
Let's go. We'll be right back in 2 minutes, guys.
Викинг справа.
Справа убить.
Здесь?
Говорили,
У
осторожно.
меня левый
Говорили.
присадил.
Да, я чуть-чуть.
Я право бью.
Я 0, если что.
Я подберу.
Хорош.
Рельс убейте ли?
Я
Да,
приму.
я займусь.
Мне надо
Викинг
перезайти.
справа.
Мне надо перезайти. Да, смотри.
Пересходи. Я кидаю по дику.
Да, надо дико убивать.
Форум, свой ковер. 72. Я на делит, викинг справа, слышите? Да. Без аптеки смока.
Смока 0 я оставил ее. Васпик тоже
Нафиг
видите.
не туда.
Васпик тоже 0. Зачекали его, Васп. У меня левый респ. Я должен убивать.
Викинга слева.
Форс, я беру грамма.
Давай.
Хор справа.
Хантер без аптеки.
Окей. Хантер убил.
Харя слева.
Я захожу лево. У них опять дик в дефе. У них дик с овером в дефе.
Викинг справа.
Я
Я кидаю, да. Там Васп еще, слышь? В дефе.
приму. Гаусс.
Нормально.
Шани, у меня фул сейчас будет.
Я попробую отвести.
Гаусс
Надо
фул
Хантера.
попал. У тебя сзади.
Шани, ты где? Да.
Нет Хантера. Просто
Хантер
забей.
слил.
Быстрее.
Дикус 1000 дал.
Давай, я скину.
Дик битый. Дик
Я
без
надавил.
аптеки.
Навел.
Там Васп едет снизу.
Орка падает.
Я за овер,
Я-
я за овер.
Там надо кому-то овер взять, я не могу.
Я заберу. Шаня, забирай ты.
Право низ Васп.
Да.
Я возьму флаг. Нормально. Скинь
Вы
под
говорите мне справа инфу.
Дик прожал.
Дик прожал.
Нормально, я поставлю.
Флаг, смотрите, осторожно. Я помогу. Флагмар.
Я разберу дик.
Право
Я
гаусс.
могу еще
справа.
если поможете.
Нормально,
Я помогу.
форму.
Я помогу.
Окей.
А у него овер есть. Но он не будет жечь.
Я должен.
Слил викинга право, я сейчас справа сыграю.
Гаусса беру рез.
Okay, so as you guys could hear, very calm, very informative call, obviously, and while we were there, they captured a second flag as well. So it's 2-0 now. We have 2
Problem is
minutes
moving it
left.
for another flag.
Mhm.
can't avoid that mine. Already uses repack it, but he might be able to pull it towards Princess D. For a second I thought
Oh,
Princess D was his teammate.
yeah, but look at that. Force still takes the flag, so it's not returned. Force is actually doing a very good job. He's back to Hammer, by the way. So he's just switching between Hammer and Ricochet. And he captured the third flag. Problema is sneaking in, going for another one. Unless Zeya.
Like you say, exactly. Problema is already pulling yet another flag. I don't know how many flags this guy has pulled so far, but it's definitely no small number. Nice boss bomb usage. Doesn't need it
That
eventually, but this will probably result in yet another capture for Bulls.
So 4-0. I like how everything has changed towards the end. The captures are coming more than usual now. 1 minute and it's 4-0. So would be nice to see at least if Dreamers can capture one flag, as they did in the first round. But yeah, we are just watching some good fun right now because when it comes to light format, things will be different.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of which, Problema pulling another flag. This guy needs to stop, honestly. Like, just pulling too many flags. Shiny might be able to take it over. Almost drove off the bridge there. I think it would have been hard to save that. Formo picks up the flag. Already used his repair kit. I don't think there's anyone who's able to shoot him before he will capture. Bit of server lag, and that's going to be the 5th capture for Bulls. Not looking too great for the Dreamers right now, but maybe they might be able to get a capture off if Sotnik or Vanya can stay alive here.
Yeah.
Eventually gets taken out by Forma as well. That's very unlucky.
So by this, they are taking the 2 rounds and securing another 3 points. In that time, while we are waiting for round 3 and 4, light format enforced, I'll be sending promo codes in the chat, and good luck for the people who are going to claim it.
Exactly. Best of luck guessing, guys, and have fun, I guess.
I will actually send some promo codes without the guessing. Just make it, right away to people who can claim it.
Guess there's a bit for everyone then, because there's some people who like games and there's some people who dislike games. So.
Yeah, we have to have a mix between both, to make everyone happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are your thoughts on what's going to happen in the next format, which I believe you said was light, right?
It's going to be light and enforced.
Forest.
Yeah.
That's an interesting map. I'm not really sure what to expect, to be honest. I don't think we've seen Forest quite that often yet. So
people are not choosing it that much in group stage. In the past, it used to be chosen a lot. So I don't know why. But yeah. Anyway, second link has been sent. Hopefully, it's created right and without any mistakes.
we can only hope so.
Alright, so loading into the map right now.
Also, wait, I don't remember. Did I ask you for your what do you expect to happen in Forest in at least this round?
I would say Bulls. I know that they are very good players when it comes to light format, and if I'm not mistaken, they or Team Pointers have the highest amount of points, but even without the points, they are very good there. So yeah, I expect them to win definitely.
Interesting. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I definitely do think Bulls are a very strong light from a team, but I don't know, the Dreamers have really surprised me with their amazing coordination and how well they play together. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. But
Yeah,
like you said, I do think that Bulls might have a small edge here.
exactly indeed.
So right now we're currently waiting for a little bit until both sides are ready to reset. Looks like we are going to be seeing some new players here. I don't think we've seen Bull play yet.
Um, there's Russell,
Uh,
the Shiola. Yeah,
yeah, both of them.
I
I
don't know.
don't think we've seen
I,
Soup. Yeah,
I
sorry.
don't know about Bull, but I'm looking at. Oh, these are the TankiSport accounts. Oh, because I've been looking at very low GSs. I was like, what? How do they even have these GSs? But then I realized these are the TankiSport accounts, which are given by the administration.
Exactly. And also, Giesco doesn't really mean anything since, for example, in light format you can either take Smoky Protection as an XP or you can take Smoky and like Twin Thunder and something else to get full GS. Although it doesn't really give you a competitive advantage in light.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, yeah. Okay, waiting for players to rejoin, and then 2 minutes before the third round starts. First one in this map, in this format, Forest Light. Let me see who are the real gun players. So far, I see that
I mean, for Bulls that is everyone besides Mafios. So it's the Julia, Problema, Russell, Force, and Sunshine. And
mhm,
for the Dreamers currently they have Sotnikov, Anya, Psy, King of CTF, Dalian, Suplex, and Gia. Of
yeah,
which I believe Suplex to be their Smoky? Yeah, I do think so. Although he just left the map, I'm not really sure what's going on. Maybe he's changing equipment.
uh,
This is
probably
an
yeah,
interesting strategy. Sorry for cutting you off, but
because mhm,
look at all the
because
dictators that are simply using them so for better drop control.
well, it doesn't matter. They do have the same speed now.
That's true, but more pushing power and they're larger
Yeah,
and
more
heavier.
power and larger mass and heavier. Yeah, I mean, actually, that update served Dictator the most through medium tanks since it used to be the slowest one. And right now, it's fast as a Viking, with a mass big as a mammoth. So indeed, yeah, it's a good option to be used. And since Forest is more like a two stage map, like there is that big bulky thing on the island. If you hit it, you can shoot from down to up with no problems. Unlike using Viking, you can't really do that, or even Hunter. So, what's called Bulls are right now in the red side, while the Dreamer are. No, I said it wrong. Sorry. Bulls on red and Dreamers are on blue. They have to be honest. Asset looks very good in Dictator, because Dictator is one of the tanks which shows the paint very well, and we all know how good Asset is in terms of looking.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's definitely one of my favorite paints. Together with, I guess, Veteran and Silver. I don't know why I really dislike the way Champion looks. Bronze as well, I think it looks very, I don't know, stale. It's somehow, even though Silver has the same exact texture and the same animations, I don't know, it just suits with the color, I think.
Yeah.
The Shirley and Psy both moving in and both quickly taken out before they get to do anything here. I don't know, like, is this dictated thing going to be a new meta? Because we saw Carnage doing the exact same thing already.
I mean, both of them are doing like that, so yeah. At least it's a new change other than using Hunter.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm
Mhm.
not exactly sure what advantages it brings besides having a larger surface. Because
No,
I
no,
was
I
just
mean,
guessing about the pushing power.
that's true, but I guess it's because this is forced. It's only good in certain situations. I don't think that it can be used in any other map, since it's very big, makes it an easier target.
Yeah, that's also true.
But here in Forest, it's an exception. If you are down, you shoot up. But it doesn't work in the opposite way. If you are up, you can't really shoot down that easy because your aim is higher as well. So depends where is your position.
I mean, that's an interesting take, yeah, for sure. I mean, maybe it's actually easier to shoot up this way. I've
Also
never really tried
on,
it.
yeah, you should do it. It works like that. If you swing your tank, you can shoot at higher positions, which you normally won't do with using a normal tank such as Vike or Hunter or even Hornet. Also, one advantage is since Dictator is heavier than most of the other medium tanks, um, it's kind of hard to knock out the aim since you are heavier, so your tank doesn't really move a lot, doesn't get affected a lot by the impact force. So you can, of course, you can still miss a shot, but you know, lower chances compared to the other ones since it's heavier.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess that's already enough of an advantage to convince a lot of
Hmm.
people to play Dictator instead of Hunter.
Yeah,
Force might be
but
taken
still,
off of the flag, actually down to one shot. Bit of Salva, like I think that might have saved him. Russell is still there to take the flag with full HP, but Gia coming in from behind doesn't get to do much. Sodnikovanya, nice return by him, but even if he didn't, there's still two more players there from the Dreamers, so it would have been very hard for Bulls to pull that flag. I don't know.
and with 5 minutes remaining, still 0-0. Feels that the game playing is so slow, actually. Like they are not even moving.
Yeah, exactly. Also, this round, I believe we will be joining the Dreamers, so
Okay, we can go join them now.
if you can let them know, then we can go right ahead.
Okay. Blue side.
Yes. Anyways, Asforce is pulling this flag, guys. We will be joining the Dreamers call. We will be back in around 2 minutes, so keep your eyes peeled. Maybe you might learn something new, and see you in a few minutes.
ЗДшка у них скоро будет.
Псих.
Тэп там все равно ничего не сделал.
Да, смоку надо было
У
отфокусить.
нас флаг.
Смока
Да,
надо было.
конвейер.
ЗДшечку.
ДДшка, да, Дели.
Поехали направо. Ну
Тихо,
просто поехали
Я
шайни.
ЗД
направо.
заберу. Я справа.
Да,
Они
Да,
биты за домом.
Дели, не умирай.
Да, я постою.
Просто стой.
А я поеду.
стараюсь-
наверное.
Постарайся смоке дать.
Смока на одну.
Хорошо.
Там 2 диктатора, второму дам.
Первому дал. Мы едем, да, можем попробовать вернуть.
Первому
Оттаскивать?
дал
Попробуй.
тоже.
Одного я слил.
Дал флаг. Блядь, я не дал флаг.
Я дал
дал.
Псих у вас.
Я шайни респ. Смока.
Не, ну со
Я
смокой
потом
Дали
буду-
пока
А еще
диктат.
смоки одно
Бля,
дайте.
не попал.
Они
тогда
вернут.
газуй на что. Если
Нет.
тебя не слили.
Ну я тут еще стою. Сорян.
Я по
Ребят,
флагу
да.
давал одну.
Лево за...
Ну, пытайтесь рели давать,
Да.
давайте. Я тоже еду.
Я
Смока
на одну
битая.
смоку остался. Оп,
Одна смоке.
Какой?
Да.
Конвейер
Дашку.
вас.
Ванька, дашка у них.
Я понимаю, что
О, я убил конвейер.
мы отвозим.
Давай. Харьку там сверху.
Нет
Да,
своих дашку.
Дашний диктатор сверху.
Право
Снизу,
смока.
снизу лево 2 диктатора.
Ромка, я дам.
Мгм.
Харек
Аптека,
на
Дель.
одну. Харек
Дель,
на одну.
аптека. Забери аптеку, едь за мной. Деля,
Окей, давай.
Лево 4 корпуса переход.
надо отстрелить их. Я дал сквозную. Ром. Деля, подбирай флаг.
я беру.
Смоку убейте.
Я очень сильно битый. Я дал двойную.
Смоку, главное, убейте.
Шайни еще.
Еще кто-то сзади. Шайни на одну должен быть.
Шайни я слил.
Бросай.
Возьми.
Поехали, вернем сразу, попробуем.
Я еду. Есть кто заходит?
Я лево зайду.
Не сбили, сорян.
Я дал флагу. Давай, Деля, танкуй.
Смоке дам. Мне смока
Дал
разберут.
еще смоки, на одну смока.
Право 2 воспа.
Раз. Alright, guys, we are back. And in the meantime that we were in that call, actually, Bulls managed to capture one more flag, and currently they're in a standoff, which is also not looking too favorable for the Dreamers. Bit of frustration could be heard in their voice call, which I completely understand. But they still have more chances to come back from this, if I'm not mistaken, so.
Yes, indeed. But not in this round.
Yeah,
Probably the
not in
other
this
one.
round.
Yeah.
The next
Probably
round
the
might
other one.
look completely different, because even though the sides are almost completely symmetrical, it's not completely symmetrical. There's a few small differences on the sides of the upper part of the map, which might prove advantageous or disadvantageous for some teams. Sultan
Yeah.
Cavagna keeps trying to move towards his own flag, which makes sense since
And actually, a substitution happens. Shiny has left, and Bull right now has replaced him. I wonder why, but it wouldn't really make any difference since this is the last minute in the round. And
Yeah,
actually, Bulls are doing a very good job. So, still a standoff. King of City F is waiting for Problema to come out so that he can shoot him. He's not even moving. And I don't know what is he waiting for. Maybe till someone spawns there and take him out. But yeah, he's still camping, shooting the Sheila. Russell doesn't even care. It's like he's going up. He doesn't really care about King of City F. But actually, both flags have been returned, and okay. So Pool wasn't lucky in taking that flag, and Peace Eye was faster than him in returning it. So the result anyway is 2-0 for what's called for Bulls. Yeah.
So yeah, Bulls already collected quite a lot of points. If I'm not mistaken, they got 3 points already from the first half. So they might get another 3 points from this half as well, so the Dreamers really need to change up the way they play. Otherwise, they might give up more points than even more than they have already.
Yeah. Dreamers have like 4 points, I guess.
Yeah, then they
They really
definitely
know.
need every single point they can get.
Yeah. We already can see who is going to play us. It started to be obvious anyway. So just one more round.
I mean, alright, so which 4 teams do you think will go to the playoffs?
Well, obviously the top 3 right now, who are Team Pointers, Bulls, and who's the third one? Is it Team Pointers,
Wasn't that
Bulls?
Carnage or Team
Ah, yeah,
Pointers?
Carnage, yeah. And the fourth so far might be Step Brothers. Yeah, might be them.
I don't know, that's a very strong lineup. It wouldn't surprise me honestly, but the thing is with entering the playoffs, there's always like at least 1 or 2 teams of which you don't expect to get through, to actually get through.
Yeah. But at least we will see like a new clan or something, you know. Still, actually, like the first place can still be claimed by many clans. I mean, it's not obvious yet who is going to be number 4, since the difference is huge between the first top 3 and the fourth place, and we still have some matches left. So maybe it's not going to be Step Brothers. Maybe it's someone else. You never know yet. But Step Brothers so far have the highest chance.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
Step Brothers have been playing really well,
Mm-hmm.
as we could see in the
Anyway,
previous stream.
players self-destructs. Round number 4 just starts. Sides have switched it, which doesn't really make any difference since this map is symmetrical.
Not perfectly, but for the most part, yeah.
It is symmetrical.
I mean, look, there's this one hill in the middle of the left side. From the red base's standpoint, that's not there on the right side. Like the sides are a bit different.
Really?
It looks that way to me.
Mm.
I mean, at the top at least.
Yeah. That's the only difference, but it's a very small one, which...
I mean, that's true, but like you might be more comfortable playing one side because of it. I mean, I noticed that when I was playing Smokey at least, because let me take a quick peek. For me, it was the red side I was more comfortable to play since there was more places to hide behind.
Oh, okay. Maybe, yeah. Alright. So 9 minutes are remaining till 0-0. But yeah, it will stay like that for the first couple of minutes. Then things will start to be different towards end. And I'm sure that Bulls will be getting every single point which they can. They are not going to waste any points at all. Even so, it wouldn't really make any difference since they will be qualifying to the playoffs. But yeah, it's good anyway, you know, winning what's called in winning matches when you can.
Yeah, for sure. Also, Force managed to pull the flag Problema returning their own flag, and it looks like the first capture is going towards Bulls.
Okay, yeah, indeed. Wow. They didn't take too much time before capturing the first flag, even though this is light format.
Exactly. I mean, normally like light format is very even. Like there's not too much going on, not too much happening, so.
Uh-huh.
Do you see Russell actually trying to pull the flag?
Oh, did you see how
Yeah.
Dalian's flipped?
I
Wow,
saw it. I
it's so
think it was
funny.
Problema that shot him, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
gotta
so
hurt.
funny when you see a dictator getting flipped, but he was in a position which he should be flipped. Any tank would flip at that moment. Not sure about if it's a heavy tank or not, but yeah. Too many players from Dreamers are attacking once, but Zaya flips as well. Force still have an armor, and he's meeting up with Force. So yeah. Meanwhile, Russell is escaping with another flag.
Psy got flipped because Bull shot him while mid-air. And
Mhm.
this is definitely going to be the second capture for Bulls. Honestly, I don't see this going well for the Dreamers anymore. Like, they sounded very upset when we joined their call as well. Like, they weren't communicating properly anymore and they sounded very annoyed. So, I feel like
Yeah.
they might not come back from this unless they change the, I don't know, the way
They
that their call is working right now.
they know it wouldn't make any difference anyway, so that's why they are just not doing their best, or maybe that's their best. I don't really know, but I can't
honestly
say
don't
that
know.
they are playing bad either. I mean,
Yeah, for
mm,
sure.
it's okay. Acceptable gameplay. At least they are still trying. They didn't really give up yet. Problema was going to return that flag, but Vanya is still there. He takes it. Okay, Peace Eye now is having it. He doesn't have any drops, but he needs to escape. The Shola is aiming at him, but he misses the shot. There is a good chance that this could be the first capture for Dreamers.
It's not looking too great yet though, like there's a lot of Bulls players right on top of them. Force gets taken out, now all they need to do is focus Mafios and Russell. Bull's still on top there, but he's only one shot, so he won't be able to do much. Only one shot by Suplex, and that's it for Russell. Problema, on the other hand, did spawn in with 4 HP, so that's very unlucky for them. But maybe if all of them focus, they might be able to return this flag.
Mhm.
Oh, but Force is there as well, and he managed to grab that double power. That's so unlucky. And here I thought the Dreamers were finally going to get a capture in.
Four minutes remaining. It's currently a standoff, but I feel that maybe, Dreamers can capture a flag. I don't know why. Probably everyone is thinking, yeah, it will be Bulls, but I don't know.
And just
Problema?
as nice,
No,
good
no,
job by
no, no, no.
Shia and Suplex. Managed
They
to
they
prevent that.
managed to survive, yeah, and so he's a medium with.
Psy might be able to. Psy is returning the flag just
Oh,
before he got
okay.
taken out as well. Amazing
So
job
a
by him.
server lag hits in and the flag gets stopped.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, I hate when server lags make this. Some kinds of other server lags, it doesn't make you drop the flag, and there are other kinds which, yeah, it depends on which type is it going to be. The worst one is to drop the flag, but still, they can still capture that flag, which means there is a chance at least to get a tie, maybe get that 1 point.
Unfortunately, they need to capture 2 more flags if they want 1 point.
Yeah, I mean like tie overall in the
Yeah,
map.
I got you.
But yeah, one more flag wouldn't make any difference either. They need 2 flags. But at least they managed to capture, which is good for them.
There's only Bull in Bull's defense right now, so if they work together, I don't see why they shouldn't be able to pull another flag. But on the other hand, Problema is moving in towards the Dreamer's base. King of CTF is there trying to block him, but was going to say it's not enough. Luckily Suplex is there as well with the double power, ensuring that he gets taken out. There's only 2 minutes left on the clock, and I don't think there's nearly enough time for the Dreams to capture 2 flags.
Yeah. Time is running out, and they actually needed 2 flags just to get 1 point, but it seems impossible at this moment. So looks like Bulls will be getting full 6 points as well, like Sip Brothers did in the previous match. It was only 1 minute and a half separating this match from the end and 6 points. But at least we saw some good gameplay. It wasn't as boring as other matches would be.
Yeah, true. Also, how many points do Bulls have after this?
Now, after this, I'm not looking at the grid right now, but definitely they will have a lot. Not sure if it will make them reach Team P or not, but yeah, Team P still didn't play yet. I believe Team P will play tomorrow. Or
Yeah,
wait, Team P played yesterday, right?
I think so. Wait, if Bulls get another 6 points, they'll be first with 20 points.
Yeah, something like that.
So I think Bulls are going to win. Like, there's not enough time for them to come back. So Bulls will be first after this match, with only a 1 point difference with team pointers.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, 18 seconds left on the clock. Dalian's still moving in, but Problema's literally on top of the flag. There's nothing he can do here. Russell is already leaving the map. It's I'm afraid it's over.
Yeah. So that was it. Thank you, Kai, for doing that match. The winner of today is Bulls. It was a very nice match. Hard luck for the Dreamers. I was a legend, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.